Hello everybody, this is Panda. I recently uploaded this bulk item transport system here with a world download, and I've been getting some emails from those that have downloaded asking, well, what are the features? So this is what this video is going to be on. I'm going to show you how to use this system, and I'm also going to update the world download, which will have new signs in place to make it easier for you to hook this up and figure out what you need to do. So right here, as you can see, I've placed this new sign, info signs found throughout the build. This lever here, this is your on and off to start the unloading process up there. As we can see, we can flip the lever, that piston starts moving, and that will manually start the unloading process. Now, you do not ever really need to use this because the system is automatic. It will detect if a cart is loaded and start unloading it, and it'll shut the system off when the cart leaves. This is just here for that what if. Here's your different destinations. How you reset your destinations is with the reset button, and then you'll have your 4 selectable places to go here. So you have to hit the reset switch before you select another destination. This one is the only one we have hooked up to that dispenser in the back. This is where your player, you yourself in the cart, will come in if you're coming from long distance, and unloaded chunks will make your cart stop. So if you're coming a long distance, then you'll want to use the player follow to bring all 6 carts here. You have an override, send carts now. Now, sometimes what happens, it's very rare, but a cart will get messed up, it'll get bumped. You might send an extra cart, or you might send an unloaded cart. The way this works is your unloaded carts will come in, or your loaded carts will come in and park on these 5 tracks. Unloading will not start until this last cart is in. Now, the reason I did it that way is to help with lag issues. So if you have 1 cart coming in, it'll start unloading, and then you have 2, and then you have 3, and so on and so on. Well, the lag will start building up. So this helps reduce the lag, but mostly contains it all to a specific time. So if you send all 6 carts, well, it's going to be a little laggy in that area until those carts are unloaded, instead of it always being laggy in that area because carts are always being unloaded. So that's why it works that way. And so this is your indicator light. When your carts are being unloaded, this light will flash. Let's see, this is our override switch I was just talking about. This is the circuit that powers that override switch. Once all 6 carts are unloaded, it sends them all off. Well, you ask, well, I have a small farm, I only have 1 cart to unload, I don't need to unload 6 from this particular place. Well, we have a solution for that too. Just come over here, activating these levers, and that will shut off these 5 tracks here. So if you only have 1 cart, that 1 cart will come to this last one, be unloaded, sent off. It will come in this one, which will still be powered because of the send off, and then it'll send it down this line here, and it'll drop it down onto this track going to your destination panel. So if you have 6 carts that need to be unloaded, you got to make sure you shut these off. It'll work the same way if you have 3 carts you want to unload. Well, it's the same thing. So that's that. Now, to this hopper, or this dispenser over here. I have edited a little bit since the previous world download. I have made a player landing pad here, and what we do in our mine is we'll bring one cart down, we'll load it, and we'll send it back up into the system. That way we're sending all 6 carts at the same time. So we have our track switch. As long as that's flipped that way, every time you load a cart, which I'll go ahead and demonstrate that here, press the button, cart pops down, go ahead and shut off that lever. So press the button, cart comes down, we can load it up, and we can send it off and get our next cart. Once you're ready to send all your carts, you just need to make sure you flip that lever back, and we can go ahead and send our carts. Once all 6 carts are out, that light will go off, so you can get in here and you can follow them. Since we're pretty close, we know all our carts are going to arrive, and there they are. System's being unloaded. Now I intentionally sent that empty cart here because I'm going to show you what that override switch is. Obviously there is nothing to unload. And it goes ahead and sends them off. And they'll end up back right here in the dispensers, in their slots, where they're all supposed to be. So this chest here, if you have a large storage system like we do on our server, this hopper line, that's where that is supposed to connect to. So as you can see, I placed a sign, connect these hoppers to your storage system.